This election is very important and crucial to Indian democracy. As a person who has been a history teacher for middle school students, I believe that this election is our fight against fascism. When my students used to ask me what kind of people let a fascist country prevail, I always used to think, yeah, what kind of people are there? In the last 4 years, I have come to realize what kind of people they are. The kind of people are you and me, who keep quiet every time an Aqal is lynched, who keep quiet when demonetization takes place and an old man dies, who keeps quiet when farmers are dying left, right and center, marching for their rights in the cities but are not being heard, who keep quiet when Asifa Jan, a 7-year-old child, dies because somebody believes that the idea of Hindustan is under fire because Muslims are living in his. 3 days of raping a child in the name of Desh Bhakti. This is why fascism prevailed in Germany, and this is why fascism is prevailing in India today. History will make us account for our sins, and history will ask us, what were you doing when fascism came knocking at your door? Be on the right side of history and vote out Modi government and the BJP government. Vote anything but BJP. Because if you vote for BJP, it means you're voting for hatred. If you vote for BJP, it means you're voting against the poorest of the poor of the country. If you vote for BJP, it means that you agree that the idea of India is not diversity, that the idea of India is one nation for Hindus. And that to me can never be the idea of India. I believe in unity and diversity. Baba Ram Ambedkar has given us the best constitution under the planet. A constitution whose preamble tells you what values we stand for and have always stood for. A morality of India has always stood tall in global politics, whether it's been the non-alignment movement or other times when India has spoken up for the poorest of poor countries. We've been at the helm of the decolonization movement. But what does India stand for today? India stands for shaking hands with the rich nations so that the best friends of the Prime Minister can become richer and so that the poor people become poorer. If we allow this government to continue, our histories will be wiped out. Falsehood will prevail. And so for the sake of India and for all the values that the Constitution of India has taught us, let us not vote for Mr. Modi and the BJP this time.